You know what they have done to Jesus? It is no different. We Christians are trying to kind of complain about this government, or these kinds of people are turning against us because we are speaking truth. This is no new thing. It has also happened to Jesus when he stood very, very different and distinct from the rest of the people. They tried to kill him. They wanted him. They wanted to, they have given a tag of treason on him. They wanted to crucify him on the cross of Calvary. They termed him as a rebellious person. They called him as an anti-national. They called him as an anti-Jew. They called him as a cynic philosopher who lost his mind. They called him Beelzebub, the magician. They called him spirit-possessed sage. They called him a rebellious person. And you know what? They even announced a prize on his head. 30 silver coins. A prize on Jesus' head. A person who is trying to teach the truth. Jesus is very, very different. That's number one. Number two, the reason why Jesus is often wanted by the Jewish leaders is the perspective in which he taught. If you wanted to be leader, you must be a servant first. No Jewish leader likes this perspective. If you wanted to be a leader, you must be a servant first. I have washed your feet. So therefore, if you wanted to be great in your life, you'll have to bend your back and serve the people for my cause. I'm a transcendental being, a divinely God. I had to leave all my glories, all my equalities with my Father, and I have to come to this world and dwell among you into the flesh of humanity, and I have to give my life. How much more does it even cost you to do what I'm trying to say to you? I've done so much. Even to the death on the cross, I have humbled myself. Would you not succumb for my sake? Would you not bend your head for my sake? Would you not accept the shame for my sake? Would you not even take those taunting words for my sake? Would you not even face the trials and temptations of the world for my sake? Because the life that you live in now, because the light that you are being called to exhibit in this world is not of this world, but you are a citizen of heaven. You are just traveling in here as a witnesses to me. Even as you are being taunted, and even as you are being persecuted in this world, you are to be reminded of yourself that you have got a greater home in heaven in your master's place. All you must do now on this earth, live as a living example and witness for me. Go do as I do to you. Go do as I do to you. If you wanted to be leaders, if you wanted to be heirs, if you wanted to be my sons and daughters in my kingdom, all you must do is you have to be a servant first.